Guess who? Yep, it's me, your curious, brave, super cool, and extremely modest host of a secret podcast. Today's adventure will take us back to the olden days of America's favorite pastime. No, not pie eating. That would be my favorite pastime. I'm talking about baseball. And today I'll investigate whether or not a legendary curse is legit. As far as mysteries go, this one is a grand slam. See what I did there? Did you see? Did you catch that? Nice, right? I'm Carly Q, and this is Who, When, Wow Mystery Edition.
Our past is vast and wild. Many things have brought us to this day. As history has been compiled, some important details have slipped away. In our spectacular shared existence, we consider it our business to recognize a few folks you may not know. Made important inventions, asked all the right questions. History will never be the same.
When I walked into Butthead HQ on Friday morning, I was worried because I was late. There had been a bit of a pie incident as I was leaving my apartment, if you know what I mean. I put it in the microwave, I overheated it. But luckily, nobody noticed. In fact, everybody seemed distracted. There was a strange vibe in the air. I would have thought everybody would be talking about the company's softball game that evening. I was playing shortstop, but nobody mentioned it. Normally, I would head right down to the basement and get to work, but people were just giving each other nervous looks. So I asked Amber what was going on.
What's going on? Well, don't you know what today is?
Friday
Friday
the best day of the week?
No.
Friday the day they serve apple fritters in the cafeteria.
No. Well, yes, but no.
Friday the day of our big softball game?
Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th, Carly Q.
Okay, and?
It's the unluckiest day of the whole year. I told everyone we shouldn't have the big game today.
Hold on now. I think you're worried about nothing.
Nothing. It's bad luck. And to make things worse, Lewis broke the mirror in the break room.
Okay.
That's even more bad luck. Thank goodness he's not playing in the game today.
Wait, Lewis is not playing? But he loves baseball. And he's our starting first baseman.
It's going to be a bad day. I just know it.
Okay, well, I'll be seeing you later, Amber. Have a nice whatever. Friday the 13th is just a day on the calendar. It doesn't... Huh. Okay, I don't usually trip coming down the basement. Who knew Amber was so superstitious? I mean, Friday the 13th is just a date on the calendar. So what? What's that noise? It must just be my imagination. I think Amber has me all nervous too. Oh, it's just you, Nibbles. Good morning. You're not worried about Friday the 13th, are you? I knew you wouldn't be. After all, if you saw a black cat, you'd have more to worry about than some old superstition. Exactly. It's Apple Fritters Friday. We have a baseball game later. We just gotta get to work, and the fun will be here before you know it. I got to work, thinking about sinking my teeth into one of those apple fritters. Fritters, so good with ice cream on top. Nothing, especially a little superstition, was gonna ruin this day. A real cherry? Well, what do we have here? It was a time-sealed mystery, but I was really not in the mood to investigate. Just kidding! Did you forget who I am? I couldn't wait to find out what it was all about.
Event, 1920. Baseball player Babe Ruth. Yankees. 86 years, the Red Sox. Slump. Curse.
Slump? Curse? What, so Babe Ruth caused some kind of bad luck for his old team?
H-Dude, ready for action.
Red Rocks, Red Sox, New York Big Apples. No, Yankees? New York Yankees? Talk to me, H-Dad.
Babe Ruth, traded from the Boston Red Sox to the New York Yankees in 1920. The Yankees were a mediocre baseball team, but after they got Babe, they became dominant, winning more than twice the number of championships of any other team.
I can totally see how that was not good news for the Red Sox.
The Red Sox struggled to win a world championship for years. 86 years, in fact. This became known as the Curse of the Bambino.
What is a Bambino?
It's a baby, silly.
Lewis!
Where, you know all that.
Why are you always sneaking up on me like that?
A better question is, why are you talking about Italian babies?
What?
Bambino? What are you talking about, Carly Q?
Oh, the Curse of the Bambino.
Oh, that's the old Red Sox-Yankees rivalry. I know sports.
Right, but what is this Bambino thing about?
Babe Ruth's nickname was Bambino, which means baby in Italian, because he had a round, baby-like face.
Aw, I can relate to that. People say I have a baby face.
Really? I don't see it.
Just tell me what you know about the curse.
I wouldn't normally believe in superstitions and curses, but the Red Sox totally tanked after they sold the Bambino.
Oh, come on. You don't believe in those old legends, Lewis.
Well, did you hear?
You broke the mirror. Yeah, I heard.
Oh.
Awkward.
The whole office is mad at me, especially Amber. It was just an accident. I mean, no one uses the mirror more than I do.
Well, you need to put that behind you, Lewis, old pal. We got apple fritters, a new mystery, and baseball. We're gonna have a great day.
I suppose.
Which reminds me, are you playing first base in the softball game or not?
Oh, I'm not playing.
But you used to love playing.
I don't want to talk about it.
Please tell me.
No.
Fine. Well, I am going back to 1923 during the Yankees' first World Series, a few years after the Bambino was traded. Maybe I can figure out if curses are real. Nibbles, Lewis, you coming with me?
Count me in, Carly. I'd love to be at that game.
Only if you tell me why you won't play in the softball game today.
That's my secret, and it stays with me.
Okay. Well, we'll just wait until...
It is now lunchtime. Remember that it is Apple Fritter Friday.
Apple fritters?
So please make sure
Babe Ruth.
to line up
Yeah, but
calmly.
apple
No
fritters?
pandemonium is
Mystery,
permitted.
adventure,
No running in line.
baseball.
Fine.
Fritters
Let's
are
play ball or
Yes!
whatever.
Come on, Nibs, get in the backpack. Let's go meet the Bambi.
Bambino.
Right, whatever.
Hello there, basement companion. And Lewis? You're missing Apple Fritter Friday.
We have something to investigate, Odie.
Of course you do.
We're going to the 1923 World Series game to see if the Curse of the Bambino is real or not.
Baseball, eh? Are you both ready for the butthead softball game after work?
I'm a shortstop.
I'm sitting this one out.
I'm the umpire. I enjoy the power and monochromatic outfits. Plus, I get to say things like, "Strike three, you're out!"
You seem like you'd be very good at that, Odie.
Yes, it's a gift. Now, New York 1923. The Yankees played the Giants in that World Series.
I was thinking that we'd hang out and see what people say about the alleged curse. And hopefully we'll be able to talk to the Bambi, himself, and see what he thinks.
Yeah, he was just starting to become famous by this point.
Quick review of the time travel rules. No changing anything in the past, but you can, of course, ask all the questions you like. And your time is limited. You must be back before the end of the lunch break. And keep in mind, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. That was Henry Ford. His words, I can't take credit.
Henry Ford? I love Han Solo. Pew, 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 pew.
Are you thinking of Harrison Ford?
Oh, yeah, I was. Who was Henry Ford again?
Henry Ford, the car guy. He invented the assembly line and... I hope he had peanuts and crackers!
Yankee Stadium. Wow! They tore this down in 2008, but in 1923, it was brand new.
Let me get those peanuts.
Easy, Nibbles. Here, sir, I'll take a bag of hot peanuts.
5 cents.
Oh, cash. Right, can I cash mow you?
Come again?
Here's a nickel. Pay the man.
Thanks. Hey, what kind of nickel is this? Is this thing real?
Of course. It's 5 whole cents, right? I realized Lewis's nickel was from the future, and it looked totally different than 1920s money. So I passed some peanuts back to Nibbles and quickly changed the subject.
So crowded here.
I guess everybody's excited to see Babe Ruth.
Everyone except people from Boston. He hit a home run yesterday. That thing is still traveling. I bet he'll smack another ball out of here today. Boston fans will wish they never gave him up to us.
Sounds like they wish bad luck on themselves. Almost like a curse.
I don't know about no curses, but they sure made a bad deal. It was a good deal for us, though. Peanuts! Get your peanuts! Babe Ruth's favorite snack!
Is it really?
Who knows? Sure gets people to buy them, though. Peanuts!
How you doing back there, Nibbles? The peanut seller didn't seem to know anything about a curse. The game hadn't even started yet. We wanted to see how much we could find out. Suddenly, from the field, we heard... Did you hear that?
Look who's in the batter's box. The Bambino.
We pushed through crowds watching him take batting practice. There he was, Babe Ruth. I'd always imagined he was something of a giant, but he really wasn't that big. The way he swung that bat, though, you knew he was strong.
Send it to Boston, Babe.
Is he laughing?
Why not? He's having fun. Better.
He broke his bat. He's heading for the dugout to get a new one. Let's get close. Maybe we can ask Babe himself about the curse.
But how? I don't think we're allowed to go down there.
Look, there's a jersey right there on top of the dugout. And it looks like it is right about my size.
Carly, you can't just do that. Remember what Odie said.
Grab me that hat, too. Ooh, scratchy.
Uniforms were made of wool in the 1920s.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, here I go.
Don't think this is a good idea.
You're not a bad boy.
Yes, of course I am the bad boy. Watch me make a big bad mess because I am a bad boy. I will knock stuff over.
No,
because
not bad boy. Bat boy. B-A-T with a T.
Oh, I always thought it was bad boy. Well, this makes more sense. Okay, I'm just gonna clean all this up now because I am a bad boy.
What are you doing, kid?
The Bambino.
Oh, gee willikers, Mr. Babe Ruth. Oh, Mr. Bambino, sir. Well, I was just cleaning up these here bats, see? Mr. Babe Ruth, nothing to see here but me cleaning up some bats, and I don't know why I'm talking like this.
Hey, babe, what do you think about the curse on Boston?
What? Curse on Boston?
Yeah, they're in a slump now since they sold you.
Last year they finished in 8th place. They can't seem to catch a break since you left.
Well, I didn't leave. They traded me instead of just paying me more. But they're good guys on that team. I loved my time there, but I'm a Yankee now.
So, do you think there's a curse on the Red Sox?
Nah, no curse. Just managers making bad choices. Whenever someone makes a bad decision, they like to think it wasn't really their fault. But we're gonna win this championship, right, New York? Excuse me while I hit a few more balls.
We watched as he took a few more swings, hitting the ball so hard, I was surprised it wasn't flattened. Suddenly, a policeman approached us with the peanut seller.
Look, there she is. She's the one dressed like a bat boy.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound good.
That's the one who is pushing the funny money. This nickel is stamped with 2004. Unless she's from the future, she's using fake money. And I'm pretty sure she's got a rat in her backpack.
Using fake money is a crime, young lady. And so is impersonating a bat boy.
That was just a misunderstanding. I'll take off this jersey and...
And I'm gonna need to check your bag there. I'm told you may be carrying a stowaway rodent.
That's Miss Rodent to you.
I'm sorry?
I said I wouldn't miss seeing a rodent. Definitely no rats here. Only bats. Just like this one, see?
Isn't that the one that Babe Ruth just used?
Really? Can I touch it?
Sure, it's all yours.
Wow. This is the actual bat that Babe used
Run,
to...
Carly! To the elevator!
Wait!
Come on! Oh, boy.
Oh, gosh!
Oh, I lost all my peanuts.
Oh, forget it, Nibbles! Doesn't Carly give you pie all the time anyway?
Oh,
So just get a piece of pie when you get back to the headquarters!
All right!
Welcome back, basement companion. How's the babe?
Awesome. We only saw him hit like 50 home runs.
And the curse?
He doesn't seem to think there's a curse. He thinks people just made bad decisions and things would be different if they made better ones.
It's like I said. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right.
That definitely seemed like Babe's belief, for sure. According to H-Dad, the Yankees won that World Series, and they've won 26 more since then. And there was no curse. It's just that Babe Ruth was determined to win. So he did. And so did the Yankees.
Time to get back to work. I guess I'll... What is happening up there? Carly, come on, let's go see what's happening.
What sort of Friday the 13th frenzy is everybody in now? Hey, Amber, what is going on?
Didn't I tell you it would be a bad day? The chef burned the apple fritters, so nobody had any.
Or maybe it's just a coincidence.
I just knew it.
Chef left them in the oven too long. That's just a bad decision, not a curse.
That's a good point, Carly Q. That's a very smart observation. Thank you.
You're welcome. But lots of people were still feeling superstitious. When we got to the softball game that night, we found out we were missing a player. Where's Arlo from the cafeteria?
He's back at HQ cleaning up apple fritters.
We need another player.
I knew it.
I looked up in the bleachers and saw my answer. Louis, we need you.
Nope, I don't play anymore.
Why not?
It doesn't matter.
Louis, you have to tell me.
Because I played in 6th grade and I wasn't very good. But one time I hit the ball, finally, and I ran to 3rd base instead of 1st. Everyone laughed, even the umpire. I was too embarrassed to ever play again.
Oh, Louis. Okay, first of all, thank you for your vulnerability and sharing. And second of all, it sounds like you're telling yourself a story of bad luck. And I think we could change that story today. Come on, let's play. And guess what? It worked. Louis finally agreed to play softball. And in the bottom of the 4th inning, he went up to the plate and...
Yes! Oh, I did it! Run!
He hit a line drive that brought in the winning run. And yes, he ran to 1st base. And he was safe.
Take that, Friday the 13th. More like Friday the Fun-Teen.
Well, that's enough ball playing for this little slugger. Then remember, you can always change the story. With that little slice of brilliance, I am out. But I'll be back next week with another time-sealed mystery. I'm Carly Q, and remember, you never heard this.
H-Dad initiating end credits mode. Who Went Wow Mystery Edition is an original Tinkercast production with help from GZM Shows. Handshake emoji, high five emoji. For Tinkercast, the executive producers are Guy Raz, Mindy Thomas, and Meredith Halpern Ranzer. The shows are written by Aaron Weissman, Susan Mawadi Daraj, and Tom Van Kalken. The head writer for Tinkercast is Kenny Curtis, and Carly Shiraki is a producing consultant. Big shout-outs to the rest of the Tinkercast team, including Jed Anderson, Jessica Bodie, Rebecca Caban, Natasha Crandall, Lizzie Freilich, Kristen Jang, Tui Mack, Erica Medina, Henry Moskal, Jody Nussbaum, Ali Paxima, Linda Rothenberg, Steph Sosa, Tyler Thal, Joanna Weber, and Anna Zagorski. Megaphone emoji, applause emoji. The Who and Wow theme song was composed and performed by The Pop-Ups. For more information on their 3-time Grammy-nominated all-ages music, find them at thepopups.com. Producers for GZM Shows are David Kreisman, Ben Strauss, Chris Terry, Amy Cervini, and Claire McClanahan. The production manager is Sharon Michaels. Sound design and editing for Who Went Wow Mystery Edition is done by Chris Terry and Oded Lev Ari. Headphones emoji, microphone emoji, thumbs up emoji. Original music was created by Jennifer Rokamp. Voice editing is by Yoni Reckham, and voice direction is handled by David Kreisman and Amy Cervini.
Could you give me another one on that, please?
And voice direction is handled by David Kreisman and Amy Cervini. Our main cast features Carly Shiraki as Carly Q, Brandon Salerno as Louis, Melissa Vanderschiff as Nibbles the Rat, Kenny Curtis as H-Dad, and Angel Desai as Odie. Help support Who Went Wow by becoming a member of the World Organization of Wowzers and discover wows all year long. Sign up today at tinkercast.com/membership. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at tinkercast.com/YouTube for full-length episodes of Who Went Wow Mystery Edition. And reach out to us at hello@tinkercast.com if you have a mystery you'd like Butthead to investigate. H-Day, powering off. Peace sign emoji.
Important inventions. Asked all the right questions. History will never be the same.
Who Went Wow was made by Tinkercast and sent to you by Wondery. Shh, it's starting.
GZM shows Imagination Amplified.